everyone, Catweazle here. Welcome back to Shadows of Brimstone, The Escape. This is episode 2. Right, couple of cock-ups from last turn, as usual. Main one was, I forgot that when monsters get their elite ability, we also get some extra XP as well. You get 5 extra XP for each elite ability they have. For the Hungry Dead and for the Stranglers, that just means +5 for each model. So there were 10 models, so that's an extra 50. The Corpse Pile was a bit different because of its silly XP. You don't get an extra 5 for each wound that we put on, so we can forget about that. But every hit that got us 10 XP, you do get 5 extra for that because of the elite ability. So we hit it 5 times. We actually hit it more than that because I was getting mixed up with my Darkstone bullets. But as far as it went, we hit it 5 times. So that's an extra 25 XP. So that's 75 XP altogether, and that puts us up to 1335 XP. We need 4,000 because we need 2,000 to level up. So 2,000 for each character. We'll get 4,000 and then we'll get up to level 4. Right, so that's that sorted. Here we've got Cade and Running Bear in the switch tunnel. And what they're going to do is, obviously, we're going to try and get through the closest exit. The depth track is still at 14, so it's no good us rolling to see if we've got the entrance yet, because we have to roll equal to it or above it with 2d6, and we're not going to do that. So as soon as it gets down to 12, we'll start rolling to see if we're anywhere near the entrance. Right, so first up, we may as well roll for Holding Back the Darkness. Double 3s, brilliant. Not only did we not hold, well, that's just rubbish. Right. We've got to do, at least the darkness track doesn't go up, but we get creeping darkness. The darkness is always searching for a way out. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track. There's me. Oh, at least we don't have to work the darkness track up. So we actually do. So that goes on to 4. Things aren't looking good. And obviously that gets us a darkness card, which are always fun. So, quick shuffle. Quick cut. Chill of the Grave. Obviously it's a boost to the undead. All undead enemies are now +1 initiative and +1 combat, and that remains in play. Right. So put the darkness deck back. Try not to hit the camera. And I'll just sort that out, won't be a second. Right, there we go. Just stood it up over there so I can remember. So that's Holding Back the Darkness, which is now at 4. Damn it. And now we've got movement. So it's Cade to go first. And he gets a 1. But he's already at his max of 2 grit, so the grit that he would have got, he's going to spend it again to get another movement. And he gets another 1, so he gets 2, but all we need is 2. So he'll go 1, 2, and then he shall scavenge. He's not going to look through. And he doesn't scavenge. Rubbish. Next up to move is Running Bear. He rolls a 1 as well. What's going on? Right, he's at max grit, so he's going to use that grit to re-roll. And he gets a 5. Ooh. So he goes 1, 2. And he is going to look through. So we'll get ourselves the map deck. A long passage. Once per turn, due to his this way ability, Running Bear can actually redraw a card for 1 grit. So he's going to spend a grit because I just want rooms. I want to get out here as quickly as possible. So it's discarding his grit. He's got 1 left. And we're going to draw another map card. We can pick them up because of these sleeves. And we get a storage room, which is huge. Right, I shall dig that out. Won't be a moment. And here we are with the storage room. So let's get an exploration token. Pop that in there. And as it's now the end of the turn, let's flick it over. And we get an encounter ×2. No clue icon, so we don't get attacked. So that's pretty good. There are 2 exits. There's 1, 2, 3 there. So we've got a roll for the exit. Four. So that's the one that's blocked off, which will be the one straight across the room. So just let me get an end tile. Here we go. Block that off. And we can move the deck track down 1. Only to 13 though. Right. Don't need the card anymore, I don't think. So that can be discarded. And 2 encounters. Mine encounters. Right, here we go. We've got Hanging Bodies and Lucky Find. Okay, let me just put the deck back. Okay, so we can pick what order these go in. Let's have a look at the Hanging Bodies. Let's take the worst one. The ceiling is covered in hanging bodies that sway in the drafty air and drip, drip, drip as a warning to those who would dare proceed. Whoa. Law 5+. Everybody. For every 5+ rolled, gain 20 XP. If failed, take D6 horror hits as you are overcome with visions of dread. Then, if all heroes failed the test, add a growing dread card to the stack. Nas. Lucky Find. The room is filled with broken trinkets and rusty scraps. There may be something useful under all this if you can find it. A luck 6+. Any hero that passes the test may draw a loot card. No hero passes the test. Your luck has run out. Ambush attack. Draw a threat card to ambush the heroes. Right. Okay. Well, I think we'll do Hanging Bodies first. So that's a law 5+. So what's our law? Indian Scout's law is 5. Good old Running Bear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he gets 2 6s. Easy, easy. Right, so he passes. Cade has a pathetic law of 2. Come on, Cade. 5+. And he gets a 6. Good man. He passes as well. What was that? Oh, for every 5+ rolled. Well, Cade got 1, so that's 20 XP. And it was 2 6s, I think, for Running Bear, so that's 40. I don't know if he rolled a 5. I don't think he did, Running Bear. So that's 60 XP altogether. Put that into the pot. Nobody failed, so we're not taking any horror hits. And everybody passed, so there's no growing dread card. Cool. Lucky Find. So we need a luck 6+ test. Again, everybody. Running Bear has a luck of 2. Oh, and he Oh no, he didn't get a 6, so he didn't pass. So we're relying on Cade, who has got 5 luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Cade, relying on you, mate. What we're going to do is we're going to grit that. I think I can roll all the dice. It's not like Arkham Horror where you just get one. So I'm just going to go spend the grit. Rubbish! So you can't spend another grit, unfortunately. So, buddy, 5 dice. No hero passes the test, your luck has run out. Ambush attack. Draw a threat card to ambush the heroes. Well, that was absolutely rubbish. Roll 10 dice and don't get a 6. Ugh. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to get ambush attacked. That's what we're going to do. So it's a low threat card. And it's Hellbats. A P dice of Hellbats. That's not too bad, I don't think. So let's find how many there are. There are 3. Cool. Right, only 3. The lowest we could get. Right, I'll just dig those out. Won't be a second. So here we are. Set up Hellbat ambush. Oh, actually, should put 2 behind them, shouldn't I, rather than 1. There we go. Do it that way. Okay. Right, Hellbats. Demon. Void. So Chill of the Grave doesn't apply. They've got initiative of 6 and they've ambushed, so that gives them initiative of 8, so they're going to go first because they're even higher than Cade, although Cade will have his quick draw. Move 12, doesn't really matter, they're right next to us. Escape on a 3+, melee 3+, they get 3 combat dice and they do 1 damage. They've got a defense of 2, the health is only 1 though, and the XP is 10. But it will be 15 because we need to roll a d6 for the elite ability. So let's see. The elite ability is 4, which is a barbed tail. So they get +1 combat, so they will get 4 combat dice. I'll just dig out the token. There we are. Elite 4 token. But Cade, thank God he's got his quick draw. He does get to go outside the normal turn sequence, so he gets 5 dice with his trusty pistol. Go on, Cade. That is the most rubbish roll ever. He hits with 1. So he's got 1 hit. He is going to spend his last grit because that is just rubbish. I've got to roll that again. So, roll these 4 dice again. Come on, Cade. And he gets a critical. Woohoo! He's got 1 hit there and 2 other hits. So he ends up with 4 hits. That's more like it, lad. So, who's he going to attack? I think the critical hit is going to go on this guy here. And we'll put a 4 and a 3 on those 2, and we'll see how we go on with the last one. So it's a critical hit, so there are absolutely no defense whatsoever. It's only got 1 health. Goodbye. Woohoo! So that's 1 gone straight off, and that is 15 XP. For Cade, and the team swivels round, and he's got a hit on this chap, so we'll take that. The defence is 2. We have Darkstone bullets, so the defence is really only 1. So long as we don't get a 1, it should be goodbye to this Hellbat as well. And we get a 4. So, second Hellbat has had it. Woot woot. So another 15 XP. Next up, it's this chap. So, both dice. As long as it's not 2 1s. Nah, easy. Easy, easy. So, Cade on fire. Don't matter it was an ambush because of that lovely quick draw ability that he has. And the fact we only had 3 Hellbats. So, that's another 15 XP. Good stuff. We get a loot card each. Woohoo! Right, let's see what we get. For Cade, gold nuggets, D6 times 50. Whoop. I'm not sure about these sleeves, they're just too slidey. And a gear card for Running Bear. Woo! Right, so we want D6 times 50 for Cade. Go on. 2. Rubbish. So that's $100 to Team Pots. And gear card. Come on, a weapon. For God's sake. A really good weapon. But God, I'm rubbish at shuffling. Right. What does he get? A Jack of Hearts. +1 luck. Anytime you draw a nothing here scavenge card, gain $25. Well, it's not too bad. He's actually, again, he's going to give this to Cade. Because his luck is pretty spectacular. Though you wouldn't know it when he rolled 5 dice before. That'll give him 6 luck. So, he'll give that to Cade. After all, Running Bear, he doesn't play cards. Much too sensible for that. It's Cade that does all that sort of cobblers. Right, so put the gear card back as well. No, sorry, the loot card back. So that's the 2 encounters taken care of. So, excellent stuff. Rightio. That's it for this turn. I'll just clear away all the monsters and whatnot. Won't be a second. Right, there we go. Cleaned up. So, that's the end of the turn. And we've got to roll Hold Back the Darkness. 7 at last. We held it back. Woohoo! Right, so we've held back the darkness, and now it's our normal movement. So Cade to go first. He gets a 4. Could have done with getting some grit back. Never mind. So where are we gonna go? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna move. We're gonna move up, I think. So 1, 2, 3. But he isn't going to explore. He is going to scavenge. And again, he doesn't scavenge anything. Not having much luck on the scavenging. Next to go is Running Bear. A 1. So he moves 1. He does get a grit back, as he used 1 to get rid of the long passage. And he may as well scavenge. And he manages to scavenge, but unfortunately he doesn't have the Jack of Hearts card, which is a bit of a downer. Let's get the scavenge deck. first scavenge for this mission. Will it be our usual first scavenge result? Chilling Dread. Draw a Growing Dread card and add it to the stack. In fact, we've got to show it straight away. Well, we do get 10 XP at least. Of course, Cade's got no grit, so we can't get rid of it. So, Growing Dread. Where's the Growing Dread pile? And it gets implemented straight away in this mission. So what have we got? You shudder to think what lay before you. Move the darkness one step. Right. Okay. Right, I'll just do that now, won't be a second. There we go. Darkness up to 5. The depth track is on 13. So, and we've killed some hellbats. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it here. I don't want to go into my usual, oh, let's just have a look at another room, and then end up doing an hour-and-a-half episode. So, we'll leave it here. So, thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for all the comments, and all the subscriptions and all the views. It is very much appreciated. Until the next episode of Shadows of Brimstone, The Escape, this is Catweazle signing off. Toodaloo.